Origami review. Today we will be reviewing Jason Merrill's F-22 Raptor, as well as a special cameo, the F-15 Eagle I designed, so people can finally see the difference. But we're gonna save this for later. So I'm gonna start doing more of these because I got a comment on one of my videos. Thank you, Piku Kani, for basically saying that you want to see more of these. So yes, I'm going to be reviewing different origami models. If there's one you want me to review, let me know, and I'll see if I'm able to fold it. So the F-22 Raptor, being one of the flagship models, being one of the one of my earlier videos I uploaded to my channel with me not being able to make it. Here I am several years later, basically making this thing. And to be honest with you, this thing is pretty easy. It's just the way Jason teaches it, it's hard to actually understand. So overall, how much do I like this? To be honest with you, I love this plane. It's very easy to fold, very fun to fly. Well, it doesn't fly at all, but very easy to fold, very good looking, and this is actually a display variant. If you're curious what is the difference between a flyable version and a display variant, is the fact that the display variant, you can cheat. And I mean cheat a lot. So you can see here in the back of my plane, I put glue, basically allowing it to hold its shape. Any flaps that pop up, I basically glued them down. Like anything I don't want popping up is glued down. So in the back section, if you use printer paper or maybe Kami, I don't know, I never really use Kami. Basically, these back sections will pop up. My engines don't look too good, but they're not really bad. I do keep this in a box. Air intakes. Now I do use a modified version of the air intakes of where I just fold the paper over instead of inside reversing it. So I fold the paper over, then I just fold the little triangle down to get the air intakes I want. Now, here's the thing. You could do this with normal printer paper, but then again, you will have the paper sticking up. So maybe if it's your first time doing it, maybe do it like that. Or, but it is best to inside reverse fold the flap the normal way because the things will stick out. Air intakes. The air intakes I could have done better shaping it. But like I said, I do have these in my box, so it's so they kind of get beat up a little bit. The paper I use is triple tissue, in which I do recommend triple tissue for a display variant. Now let me go more in depth to talk about what is a display variant. A display variant of an origami aircraft is basically designed for you, and it's basically folded with the notion of you want it to look good. And so with that in mind, you're basically able to break some rules by using glue, but then again, you are able to use glue in origami. Especially in complicated models, you have to use glue. Go look at Origami by Boyce's channel or any complex folder. They use glue. Fearless Flourish, Origami Sage, the Plant Psychologist, and so many others. I don't really know too many others. I mainly stick to folding jets. And Joe Nakashima used tissue foil. So yeah, this model is a pretty good looking. I honestly like it. Now, do I like it more than the F-35? Folding wise, yes. Design wise, no, because I'm an F-35 fanboy. So now we're gonna do another one. You're gonna get 2 in 1, and we're gonna talk about the F-15 Eagle. Same thing. It's basically a display variation. It's similar to fold to the F-22. I think it might be a little bit trickier. Now, looking at it side by side, you can see that one has rectangular air intakes, while the other one has more of a diamond. This one has more of a triangular shaped wings, while this one has more of a diamond. Well, they both have triangular shaped wings, except like this one's a little bit more styled. I mean, this one's a little bit more thinner, comparing it side by side. This thing also flies like the F-22, not too well. And to be honest with you, this is like an entry-level F-15 Eagle. Like, this is easy compared to the one of Franz Prenzerfried. I think I'm saying that name. He has another name, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I will leave a link to his F-15 Eagle in the comments, in the description, because his is actually worth folding. I don't think it's too difficult. To be honest, I think he overhypes the difficulty as well on his planes. But then again, I know my friend Piku is basically going to say, because you're a master. Okay, I'm not making fun of it. But basically he's going to say, oh, because you're a master, you're good at origami. I personally don't think I am too good. So yeah. The F-15 Eagle, I like it. Here's what it looks like after me folding it. If you guys also fold the F-15 Eagle, ping me on Instagram or tag me on Instagram or just send it to my DMs. I would love to see it. The F-22 side by side, and yeah, that's it for the origami review. The flight performance are both trash, like I said. Design-wise, they're both very beautiful and stunning looking planes. And if you want me to make a more in-depth video on how to stylize your jets for display, let me know, because it's really quite simple, but then again, it's a lot of pre-steps that you need to take. And so, I forgot to mention, for my next origami review here, we have the Changyu J20. Now, if everything looks a little bit warpy and everything, just know, by the way, that's Franz Panzer's. That's the F-15 Eagle I was mentioning earlier. His look a little bit more like an F-15 Eagle compared to mine. Compared to mine side by side. His is definitely a little bit more trickier to fold. Oh my god, I am not doing his justice. His is definitely a little bit more trickier to fold, but then again, the difficulty is not too bad. The one thing I like about his, and I know he's going to cuss me out, is the air intakes on his is a little bit more stylized. Now, he does do a step where he basically wraps it around, but I don't think that's necessary. I think this is perfect the way it is. So yeah, these two side by side, I'm going to do a comparison video, and I'll upload it at the same time as this one. The J20, the Changyu J20 is also going to be coming out. I'm making the paper currently. And so yeah, it should come out probably tomorrow. Until then, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Friend me on Discord, or join the Origami Discord I'm a part of. Link in the description. DM me on Instagram if the link no longer works. Till then, catch you later.